2018, what a year it was, with matches breaking scales, sisters dancing like brothers, and wrestling promotions leaving to the wilderness. None to say 2018 was eventful, it had the good, the bad, and the ugly. My name is Sergio Jordann from Dispatch Wrestling, and these are 10 worst wrestling moments in 2018. Number 10. Sasha Banks and Bayley's feud. Where to begin? There were only little teases for a turn until the Elimination Chambers, where Sasha Banks pushed Bayley off the pod for Alexa Bliss to get the win. So the bickering continued on and on and on and on until we thought we will get this huge grudge match, but they became friends. What the hell? I won't be surprised if they were the first team to win the women's tag team titles. They had an awesome feud in NXT, but the main roster had other plans. Number 9. Enzo Amore taking over Survivor Series. This dude. So it was AOP versus The Bar. You can see a guy who looks familiar at ringside until he crashed the show and he was taken to the back. He later explained that he wanted Vince McMahon's attention, like Vince McMahon cares about a guy like him. He didn't respect his former colleagues and blacklisted himself from the wrestling business. What an idiot. Number 8. Austin Aries' actions at Bound for Glory. So he and Johnny Impact were going back and forth on Twitter. Johnny called Aries short, then Aries called Johnny's wife Taya Valkyrie husky, and it was getting some real attention for their match until the match came and Johnny Impact defeated Austin Aries with Starship Pain. Austin Aries gets up, no-sells Johnny's finish, he flips off Don Callis who was on commentary, and then he flips off the crowd and leaves. Number 7. Nia Jax's punch to Becky Lynch. It was the build-up for Survivor Series and Becky Lynch was leading the SmackDown ladies for an invasion on Raw. As everyone was attacking everyone, we suddenly see a bloodied Becky Lynch in the ring. It wasn't clear how that happened until the next day on SmackDown. WWE themselves showed a slow motion of Nia Jax's punch to Becky Lynch, and she got a broken nose. It forced a change to one of the most anticipated matches on the card. Number 6. November 26th episode of Monday Night Raw. Oh yeah, that show. It was deemed by some to be the worst Raw of all time. Dean Ambrose was taking shots from the doctor while talking in a very weird manner. We saw an awful in-ring interview with Sasha Banks and Bayley. Drake Maverick was peeing on Bobby Roode's robe. And the main event was Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor, that Baron Corbin mid-match changed it into a 2-on-1 handicap match that he won. Awful. Number 5. The OGs running over a child. You see, before I get into the negative, the OGs versus LAX was one of the great feuds that we saw on Impact. The matches were awesome, but for some reason Impact thought it's a good idea to shoot an angle of the OGs running over a child. Number 4. Hiromu Takahashi's injury. It was Hiromu Takahashi versus Dragon Lee for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title at the G1 Special in San Francisco. These two are well known to nearly kill each other whenever they are in the ring. Dragon Lee was about to do the Dragon Driver, but Hiromu lands on his head, suffering a broken neck. Hiromu gave up his IWGP Junior Heavyweight title so he can heal himself and hopefully he can come back to the ring. Number 3. The concrete block incident. There was a match between Angelo Demono and Cuervo in Mexico City. Angelo decided to throw a cinder block to the back of Cuervo's head. That made Cuervo black out. They took him to the hospital. He then undergoes surgery to remove a blood clot from his brain, and thankfully he is recovering now. Number 2. Roman Reigns' leukemia announcement. On October 22nd of Monday Night Raw, Roman Reigns announced that he has leukemia. This was one of the saddest news in the wrestling business, with everyone showing their support for Roman. Number 1. Using Roman Reigns' illness in storylines. On November 19th episode of Monday Night Raw, Dean Ambrose said, "We're all gonna get what we deserve." Look at Roman. He has to answer to the man upstairs, and what's worse, you have to answer to me, telling Seth Rollins. You see, WWE had the perfect explanation to say why Dean Ambrose turned on Seth. Dean could have said that he never forgot Seth Rollins' betrayal to the Shield, and the main reason that he stayed in the unit is because of Roman Reigns, and now Roman Reigns is gone and he wants his revenge. But no, they had to drag Roman Reigns' illness into all this to get more heat on Dean Ambrose. Needless to say, it didn't work. Thanks for watching this video, press a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and follow us on our social media platforms to get the latest news about wrestling. Take care guys.